6:20 to go here in the first period. 2-0 lead for Drexel. Apologies for any technical issues we had here. As Nocerino makes a monster save, and to catch you up, that's how he has been going basically the entire time. A 2-0 lead thanks to Anton Kazitsky breaking in and scoring on a just unbelievable individual effort, breaking up a pass in the neutral zone, carrying it in, dangling, and scoring. And Adam Lazine made it 2-0 Drexel as he was able to ultimately fix the issue of the rebounds in the slot, and there were several of them. He cleaned them up. And now it is a 2-0 lead for Drexel. Ryan Nocerino has also had a monster first period. Even though Drexel is out shooting Delaware, the quality of chances might be better for the Blue Hens so far, but Nocerino's held them off the board. .5:49 to go in first period action. Glad that you could join us here at the class of 1923 arena. Joe Torty here with you. Sent out, tape-to-tape pass, and now Meckel breaks in for Delaware. Good takeaway here for Tyler Bleck. Turned back out. Indirect pass off the boards. Kastora carrying this in. It's just onside. Kazitsky dumps it into the corner. Now a shot deflected up into the netting. Black trying to let that one go. 5:17 to go in the first period. 2-0 lead. Drexel at 4-3, fourth in the ESCHL, coming off a 3-1 win against Delaware at Fred Rust Arena, where they outshot, or were outshot, I should say, 38-22. Delaware 1-4, eighth in the division. Now Bell plays this one to himself off the boards, and now it's covered up by King behind the net. King, the Vernon, New Jersey native. Glove down in the neutral zone by Urbani. He delivers a hip check as well, trying to hold his man up. Burkon back behind the cage. He absorbs some contact. Delaware takes it over. Blue Hens looking to cut it to one. A shot blocked down up high. Nicely done by Nocerino, but not out of danger quite yet. Puck spins around the cage. Burkon first to it for Drexel. Pivots away from a hit. Plays it in directly off the boards to Linville. Sprung trying to push this one on. Sprung. Dispossessed at the blue line. It's a good shift here for Delaware. A takeaway. Luke Dozen plays it back to the point. A shot blocked. Into the corner it goes. 4:12 left in the first period. 2-0 Drexel, but Delaware buzzing. Rister from the point. Blocked. Nicely done by Bell to steer that one into the corner. Back out to the blue line again. Bell, another block. Now Bell forces it out. Drexel able to get a partial change here. Now sent in by Harris. All alone, Harris. Power move to the outside. Dispossessed. Delivers a hit as well, but that was good defensive work by Jefferson Luce. A shot bouncing from the point. That one just missed. And now it's Delaware carrying it through the neutral zone with speed. Chris Heitzhaus chasing it down, feeding in front. Goes out to the far point. Now Harris picks it up. Plays it off the boards all the way down to the Delaware blue line. 3:18 left in first period action. 2-0 the lead for Drexel over Delaware. Nice sliding stop made there once again. Now a penalty upcoming. It's going to go against Drexel. Power play opportunity for Delaware. Harris called for the cross check. Harris will add to his penalty total for the year. This will be minutes 15 and 16 if Delaware doesn't score. Penalty killers out for Drexel. Face-off won by Delaware. Now they'll get set up with their power play unit. Now a wrister, blocked off. 2:55 left in the first period. Fed backdoor, beautiful pass and a score. Gelf with the feed. Thomas Tracy finishes it off. A power play goal. Makes it a 2-1 game. Nice deceptive pass from Gelf. Coming into this one, led the team in goals. Now leads the team in points as well with 7. 2:44 left here in first period action. Nocerino called upon again as he pushes that aside. And Delaware takes this one over. Gaining the zone. Lofted pass, Nocerino gobbles it up and holds on. Shots 11-10 in favor of Drexel. Lead 2-1 for the Dragons, but Delaware has scored last. Kozitsky looking for the backhand feed into the neutral zone, doesn't get there. Delaware takes it on, played off the official. Shot doesn't make its way through, and then it was gloved down. Hand pass is waved off, and now back out to the blue line it comes for Eric Mark. He shoots. That one nearly resulted in a spot of bother for Drexel, but here come the Dragons on the breakout the other way. 2 minutes to go in the first period. Kastura steps through, shoots, and held on to by King. He was looking behind him. He thought it beat him, but he made the save. .156 to go in the first period. 2-1 the lead for Drexel. Dragons picking up goals from Anton Kozitsky and Adam Lazine. Gelf on the carry. Drexel trying to force the takeaway, but now a 4-on-2 the other way. Gelf leading the charge, turns on the Jets. Gelf swoops, feeds across, and that one's chopped up into the netting. Nocerino cut off the pass and then got some help from his friends to put that one out of play. 94 seconds left in period number 1. It's 2-1 the lead for Drexel over Delaware. Face-off win for Delaware. Drexel trying to regain possession. They do with Urbani in the corner. Spins it, looking for help. Doesn't get it. Fed back in front, but it's cut out by Drexel. And now the Dragons will get the clear. Nice work from Lazine. Blue Hens set up behind their cage with 1:14 left in the first period. 2-1, Drexel in command. Delaware looking to score the last 2 of this period. That's not going to help. Pile up near the Drexel bench, sent up into the stands, and a whistle. Face-off just outside the Drexel end. Patrick McGinley wins this for Drexel. Eisler dispossessed. 2-on-1 out the other way. Delaware, golden chance, and they score! Alex Infanger equals the game at 2 on the 2-on-1. Dish coming from Ivan Sidoriak, his third assist of the campaign. And now with under a minute to play in the first, it is a 2-2 game. Delaware wins the draw here. Surrendered the first two. Drexel has surrendered the last two. Urbani back behind his cage. Has it knocked off his stick. Delaware looking to get set up here. And they do a good feed in front, but now a 3-on-2 back out the other way. 28 seconds to go. Carrying it wide is Bell, feeding in front. Backhand from Sprung, that one off the pipe. Now back out the other way, it's Delaware. And now a whistle. Hooking is the call. It's going to go against Delaware. And it's Infanger, the goal scorer, who's been sent to the box. So with 16.3 seconds left in the first period in a 2-2 game, first power play opportunity for Drexel. Patrick McGinley's been good at the face-off dot. He'll take this draw for the Dragons. One back to the blue line. Fed across the way. 8 seconds left. Drexel can get a shot off here. That one misses the cage. Chopped out. 1 second left. And that is how this first period expires. Plenty of scoring in this one. It is a 2-2 game. Delaware and Drexel playing the second half of a home-and-home. Goals from Anton Kazitsky and Adam Lazine starting things off for the Dragons. However, Thomas Tracy's power play goal followed up by Alex Infanger from Ivan Sidoriak makes it a 2-2 contest. 1:44 of power play time will still be on the clock when we return after 20 minutes of play. It's Drexel 2 and Delaware 2. You're watching Drexel Dragons Ice Hockey right here in Philadelphia. Second period just about to get underway here at the Class of 23 Arena. Joe Torty, glad that you could join us for this one. If you missed any of the first period, through your fault or ours, let's catch you up. Anton Kazitsky's unassisted goal for Drexel opened up the scoring. Adam Lazine followed up to make it 2-0 Dragons on a, we'll call it a tough spaces goal. Then the University of Delaware answered. Thomas Tracy netted a power play goal, and Alex Infanger then scored the equalizer. But then Infanger found himself in the penalty box, and that's where we are. 1:40 left in this power play for Drexel as the second period begins. Good carry in for Nick Castora. Has it knocked off of his stick. Played back to him, though. So Castora is able to get set up here. Castora working below the red line. Drexel getting set up here on their power play. Castora walking the blue line. Rister doesn't make it all the way through. Clearing attempt fails, and it's held in by Genovese. Castora shot, gloved and held on to by King. Castora perhaps looking for a deflection, didn't get one there. 1:01 gone on this power play. James Jacobs to take this draw for Drexel. Played out all the way down. Ryan Nocerino trying to set up his teammates. Burkhan comes back behind the net for this. Played back behind the cage. Drexel looking to get set up. Played out, vacant blue line, and Burkhan the only one there. He has to chase it all the way back down. 27 seconds left on the Drexel power play. Burkhan, indirect pass. Kositsky turning back in. Still with it, Drexel. A shot held on to once again with the glove of King. Ten seconds left on the power play for the Dragons. 18:26 to go in the second period. 2-2. Genovese will take this draw. Won by Drexel. Or check that, by Delaware. 5 seconds left on the man advantage. Played across. A shot. Indirect behind. Now a man out of the box. Alex Infanger, the goal scorer, makes his way over to the bench. Was initially looking for a feed, as there's a little bit of an unusual setup here. Instead of the benches being next to each other at the Class of 23, they are across the ice from each other, with both penalty boxes being next to the Drexel bench. Delaware with the takeaway here, 3-on-2, fed low and fought off in tight by Nocerino. Pad save made. Played out, another takeaway here for Gelf. Gelf looking for a return feed, he gets it. Arister, Nocerino stops that one and holds on. 17:32 to go in period number 2. Nocerino with a couple of nice saves here in the second to keep it a 2-2 game. Shots 15-13 in favor of Drexel. Jacobs wins this draw for the Dragons. Bouncing puck into the Delaware end. Taken over by the Blue Hens and Luke Dosen. Played out wide, some space now, one-on-one brewing here. A shot, Nocerino sees that one and holds on. Little pushing and shoving after the play. Thomas Tracy looking for his second goal of the evening. (17:11 to go in the second period. Face-off win for Delaware. And Blue Hens showing some good burst at the beginning of this second period. A wrist shot goes behind the net. Shot back across the goal mouth, and the keep-in attempt at the blue line failed. Now a carry in here. Fed back in front. Nocerino steers that in to the corner. Played out between the blue liners. Icing is waved off. Sent wide by Delaware. Chasing back is Jacobs to assist. Shot blocked off. Second effort and didn't make it through either. Now pile up in the corner, and now there's an injured player behind the play. It is a Drexel Dragon. That's Ian Hoover, who's been a real minutes eater for the Dragons, who's slow to get up. Good to see him rise up to his skates and skate off. .21 to go in the second period, 2-2 game. Face-off win by Drexel. That one airmailed into the Delaware end. Now a carry in once more by Louis Matthew Ruel. Pile up in the corner, fed back in front. Nocerino saw that one all the way. Burkon chops it to keep it alive. It's swatted all the way down by Bell, and this will be icing. Just over 4 minutes into this second period, tie game at 2. Drexel, 3-1 winners last night against these UDEL Blue Hens. 2-2 game here. A hard-fought win for Drexel. They had to score an empty netter to make a 2-goal margin of victory. Lifted down into the Delaware end. Blue Hens return the favor. Drexel taking over here. Stretch pass ahead and not connecting with Sambuco, but he did get a stick on it. Bouncing puck, settled down in front, fed for Sambuco, didn't get a shot away cleanly. That was pretty good work by Aiden Barrett. Now Gelf, hip checked. Takeaway. Gelf tried to toe drag through traffic. Delaware taking over in their own end, indirect pass. Picking it up is Rodriguez. Drexel breakout thwarted once again here. Good work by Mahoney. Carrying it in front. Mahoney shoots, and that one wide. Maybe Nocerino got a piece of that one. But Mahoney's going to want that one back. Held in once again by the blue line. A shot knocked up into the air. Nocerino watches that one in front of him. And now a cross check is the call. Penalty coming up. Pushing and shoving after the play as well. Penalty's been called on Tyler Black. Now Delaware, who's already scored a power play goal in this one, will send their extra man unit out. I guess it's the same number of men, but Drexel doesn't have the same. Back out to the blue line. Dominic Gatto shoots and scores! Another power play goal for Delaware gives them the 3-2 lead. They've pumped home 3 unanswered goals. Gatto's 3rd goal of the year. Six minutes into this second period, Delaware striking back. Now carried around by the Blue Hens. Held in at the blue line. Now taking it away is Burkon and has the favor return once again. A shot off the pipe and in, a score! Chance to Bolt scores his first of the year. Now it's 4-2 Delaware. Four unanswered goals for the Blue Hens. Now grab the puck, so that might have been DeBolt's first collegiate goal. Now timeout is called. Drexel jumped out to a 2-0 lead. Now trail 4-2 in this timeout. You know it's a momentum changer, hopefully, for Tyler Warshner. After the timeout, a face-off won by Delaware. We'll see if that changes the way that the ice has been tilted so far. Takeaway. Now Delaware. Gelf looking to feed across. Open net and a score. 5 straight goals for Delaware. Gelf with the beautiful feed to find Rodriguez, and it's 5-2. Serino did his best to get to that one. But a 5-2 lead now for Delaware. Perfect backdoor look from Gelf. Held at the red line. Bouncing puck, and the players cancel. Delaware trying to regain possession here. Drexel just looking to possess for a while. This will help. Serino go off for an extra attack or delayed penalty here. Lost his footing though. Now Castora on as the extra man. This is an onside play. Drexel can get set up here. All of this on a delayed penalty. Deflected up into the netting and a whistle. Roughing is the call. Called against Chris Heitzhaus. .22 to go in period number 2. It's been all Delaware in this period, but this power play could turn things around for Drexel. Held in at the blue line. Now a shot. Not going to come in as a couple of passes across the crease, but Drexel still with possession. Castora to the blue line. Arister looking for a deflection, not going to get one. Barrett Genovese holds this in. Genovese back for Castora. One-timer. That one knocked down and held onto by King. (5-2) the lead for Delaware. Drexel trying to change that here. Patrick McGinley digs in to take this draw. Knocked up and out of play. Scoreboard's gone out at the far end. It's back. Sent all the way down. And now this power play has to regroup for Drexel. 3-goal lead for Delaware. Dragons trying to cut into this. They led 2-0. Castora pivoting. Trying to play in front, and King had that knocked down right in front of him. He holds on and gets a whistle. Glove down by Delaware, and nearly a chance the other way. Short-handed, so fortunate that Burkon and company were there. Now Arister fought off, rebound, up over the net, it stayed out somehow. Golden chance for Jacobs on the power play. Now a shot from in tight, that blocked. And now a penalty coming up. Interference is going to be the call. And it's going to go against the defenseman Ivan Sidoriak. So a 5-on-3 for 38 seconds. Face-off win for Drexel here on this 5-on-3. Castora's one-timer missed everything. Now Rister blocked before it reached. 19 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Castora trying to feed it across. Does it this time. That one missed. Genovese. Castora lets it go. That one nearly made it through. 5-on-4 now. 1:20 left. Back out to the blue line. Shot padded. Big rebound, but it's knocked all the way down, and Delaware is able to get fresh penalty killers on the ice. Good stretch pass by Nocerino, but it's cut out, and now it's a setup here for Drexel. Backhand feed, no. Held up at the blue line, a race in for Delaware. Short-handed opportunity for the Blue Hens. Tied up against the boards. Drexel trying to dig this out. Penalty time bleeding away. 9:36 left in the period, and 33 left on the power play. This play just barely onside. It's knocked all the way down. Nocerino giving it up for Hoover. Ian Hoover, who was shaken up earlier in this one, back out on the ice. Good to see as Hoover cruises through the neutral zone. Heavy collision behind the net. Now Gelf on the carryout. He's dangerous, shorthanded Gelf working his way through, and he got stood up. Nicely done by Colin Quinn. Check that, make it Tyler Black for Drexel. Power play time is over. A shot blockered up into the netting by King. Good opportunity for Drexel, but despite 5-on-3, unable to score on either power play. 8:46 left in the second period. 5-2 the lead for Delaware. Near takeaway there for Delaware. Fortunate Drexel able to push it back into the Blue Hens' end. Drexel needs a goal, but that's a big hit delivered instead on the other side by the defenseman Shane Strawbinger. Offside is the call. .8:23 left. Drexel looking to get back to more of what they were doing in that first period, where they really gained a lot of the possession and drove a lot of the play throughout that first period. Face-off coming up in the Delaware end. McGinley will take this draw on the backhand. Played around the boards. Gelf takes it away. Now Gelf with speed the other way. Gelf, a wrister. That one hit the water bottle but missed everything. That is not an easy thing to do, to get the water bottle and not the net. Pile up forward along the side wall as Delaware trying to dig it out. Drexel taking it on instead. Dragons trying to change the way that this game has been tilted. Now a cover up in the defensive end and a whistle. Chance to bolt. Unable to come up with this draw. Nicely done. And now out comes Matt Harris and the Drexel Dragons. Harris shoots, stopped up top, rebound, cleared out, and Meckel was there, or else that would have been a Drexel goal. Carried back out the other way. It's a shot that's blockered aside by Nocerino. Battle for it along the boards as it's forced out into the Delaware end. Turning back is Jefferson Luce. Luce holding it behind his cage. 6:55 to go in the second period of play. 3 second period goals for Delaware have opened up this lead. Played out as far as the point. Fake shot, fed across. Puck still loose. Delaware taking it on. This one sent further behind the cage, but not cleared out by Drexel. Delaware with a second chance opportunity on this possession. Played out to the red line. Now Blue Hens feeding across. Dangerous looking opportunity, but would not connect. Drexel just trying to do what they can to gain possession at this point and weather this storm. Held in at the blue line once again by the stick or the glove of Sidoriak. Feeds it across, bouncing puck. That one's loose still. Sent all the way down, rolling puck. This will be icing. Now discussion right in front of the Drexel bench. Shots 24-21 in favor of Drexel. Looking to cash in on some of those opportunities are the Dragons and cut into the lead. Now out for a 2-on-2 the other way comes Adam Lazine. He scored a goal earlier in this one. Would love to see another one to push things back the Dragons' way. Arister rises over the net. Held in at the blue line. Good activation from Castora, but it's turned back. Smith for Delaware trying to take it on off the side of the net. Fed back in front. Loose puck, and it's played out once again. Inside 5 minutes to go in the second period. Crowd wanted a too many men penalty. Now a 2-on-2. Castora with Genovese alongside him. Feeds it across, and the puck is gobbled up and held onto by King, even though it's skittered out. They did lose sight of it. Genovese with the win. Castora has it knocked off of his stick into the netting. Face-off will be outside as it was off the stick of Hoover. Officials getting together. Hoover saying it's deflected. Officials agree, and now the face-off will be inside the Delaware zone. Face-off won by the Blue Hens. Justin Gelf playing it ahead. He's had a really strong performance for Delaware. 2-on-1 out the other way. A feed across. Broken up. And that was Hoover cutting that out. Hoover spins it ahead. Now a 1-on-1. Castora working on loose. Now Hoover. Back across. Looking for Genovese. Didn't get him. Burkon plays it to himself. Dispossessed of the puck, though. A 3-on-2 rather is brewing for Delaware. Gelf cycling. Lifts this one in towards goal. Held in at the blue line. A shot deflected. On goal. Nocerino made the save. Gelf was waiting back post, but the pass would not connect. Now a penalty coming up on Gelf, and he heads to the penalty box. Good opportunity here for Drexel as they've got another power play opportunity with 3:48 to go in the second period. They scored the first 2 goals of this game, Anton Kazitsky and Adam Lazine. However, since then it's been all Delaware. McGinley digs in to take this draw for the Dragons. Ryan Sambuco as it's just extend beyond his reach. Castora holds it in at the blue line, looking back for Sambuco. 2 Drexel Dragons in front here. A shot. Pad stop made by King. Sambuco holds it in at the blue line. Dribbling all the way down. Frustration starting to mount here for Drexel in this second period. Dragons getting set back up. This is Harris driving wide, turns back, plays it back to the blue line. This one's sent all the way down. Delaware fired up about this kill. 1:05 left in the power play for Drexel. Castora on the carry, playing it wide for Jacobs. Back into the slot. Castora looking for a backhand feed, would not work out. Sent all the way down. .230 left in the period. 40 seconds left on the power play. Rimmed around the boards by Burkon. Drexel digs it out. Kaczynski in tight, a shot fought off. Rebound, that one stopped by King and sent behind the cage once again by Delaware. Good opportunity. Slap shot. Blocked off before it reached. Burkon looking, delivers it to Barrett. Barrett back to Burkon. Burkon pivoting away from pressure. 9 seconds left on the power play. Burkon gets it back from Barrett once again. Fed across the way. Power play time is over. A shot blocked, and Delaware takes it over. Gelf racing to this one. He's going to be there first, challenging the keeper. Now a shot blocked off again by Nocerino. 1:33 left in the period. Harris gets shoved from behind, still keeps his skates. And now Delaware taking this one over. Now a nice rush in here, a dangle backhand. Castora trying to make something happen, played it off the keeper, back out, Urbani. Hung wide, now low, it's Castora, feeding it back in front. Urbani stands up his man. Now this one lofted, high, off the boards. Takes a Delaware kick, 50. Last 10 seconds of the period here. It's a foot race to it. A 2-on-0, Gelf slides it across, a pad save made by Nocerino. Nocerino slams the door just as the period is about to expire, and we'll see if that leads to a bigger opportunity for Drexel in the third period to keep that lead at 3 for Delaware. Shots on goal 30-22 in favor of Drexel, but just like last night, the team that is out shooting is behind on the scoreboard. We'll see if that continues. It's Drexel looking to come back on the Blue Hens. Third period coming your way. Third period just about to get underway here as Drexel trailing Delaware 5-2. Joe Torty here with you at the class of 1923 arena, and look out, here comes Delaware once again. Justin Gelf with some good burst and fresh ice. He's been the best player on the ice for either team so far. See if that big series of saves at the end of the second period by Ryan Nocerino kind of turns things around for Drexel. They led 2-0 at one point in the first period, and since then, Delaware's pumped home 5 straight. Nearly an opportunity there for Drexel. Instead, a carry out the other way. Now a shot is paddleboarded aside. 45 seconds into this third period. Delaware picking up right where they left off, but Drexel looking to get an odd man rush going the other way. Not having numbers, they'll just send it in. King watches it around the cage. And now Drexel taking it over. Swooping in is McGinley behind the net. Trying to pick up help from Colin Quinn. Drexel gets the takeaway here. Nice stick handling work, but a shot would not come. Knocked down and held onto by Aiden Barrett. Barrett piled up behind the net. Lifted, held in at the blue line. Spun once again back behind the cage. Tyler Black was the one holding it in. Head back in front, and King will just grab this one, not liking the way that series transpired. And we'll get a whistle and a face-off. .27 to go in regulation time. Drexel looking to cut into this UDEL lead. Good takeaway, fed back in front, but just behind his intended target. Genovese was there in the slot with a chance. Rister off the side of the net. Delaware coming back the other way after the scoring chance for Drexel. Played back out, kept in at the hash mark. Spun around, fed back. Left the puck behind. Battle forward in the corner, won by Delaware. They curl around, a wrister off the pipe. Blue Hens absolutely buzzing in this one. It's the second half of a home and home. Drexel won 3-1 last night on the road. Puck picked up by Drexel. Nice walk around, a shot blocked off. Second opportunity, a wrister. That one cut off as well. James Bell didn't look like he got all of that one. Delaware first to the puck here. Now here's Drexel back out the other way. Looking to get set up. Haven't really been able to possess a whole lot since early on in that first period. Race to this puck. Won by Delaware. They'll play it in deep, held up at the blue line. This is onside. Big hit delivered in the corner. Bell delivering some punishment. Delaware still with it. A shot fluttering in, held on to, and Nocerino gets the whistle. Shots 31-24 in favor of Drexel. Weird bounce off the sideboards. Nocerino was called upon once again. Drexel gets the clear here. Harris trying to be first to the puck. He takes it away. Absorbs a hit behind the net. Harris plays it to himself with skate. Back out to the blue line. Burkon shoots. Paddled aside. Maybe hit the end of the stick. Burcon. Plays it back into the Delaware end. Drexel forcing the takeaway here. Harris. Backhands one across, but once again, just behind his intended target. Adam Lazine was there, but wasn't able to get it cleanly. A shot held on to, and a whistle. Wrister patted aside. Another blocker save made. And King has been pretty good in this one. Especially considering how his night could have gone. It looked like Drexel squeaked one in basically right off the opening face-off, but referees blew the whistle early. Gelf cruising in, feeds it back in front, just missed his intended target. This one lifted in. Numbers for Delaware. 14:40 to go in the third period. Delaware now looking to build on their 3-goal lead. No Sereno just barely touched that one to send it into the corner. Held in, Gelf. Intercepted. Bouncing puck kept in at the blue line. Delaware continues possession here. Sending it low, a shot. Gelf, a rising backhander, was fought off. Six minutes into this third period. Drexel needs to make something happen here, down 5-2. King behind the cage sets up his teammates. Breakout just about to begin. Delaware taking their time on this break. This is offside. And a whistle. Face-off will be right outside of the Drexel zone. Delaware looking for their second win to move to 2-4 on the season. Drexel looking to avoid dropping to 4-4. No Sereno keeps this one moving behind. Genovese knocked off the puck. Couldn't get through the layers of Delaware defenders. Burcon plays it ahead. Kositsky stashed it in, but Delaware taking it on. Now carry through. Burcon trying to get there first. Drexel trying to dig this out. Two Delaware players down in a heap. Now a whistle. It's going to be a penalty here on Benjamin Burcon. Also going to be one called on Delaware's Thomas Tracy. Four-on-four hockey coming for the next 2 minutes. More space to work with here for Drexel. We'll see if they're able to take advantage. Delaware will just retreat into their own end. Blue Hens gain the zone, but it's offside, so face-off coming up outside. Drexel's going to come back in this one. Need to start making something happen. It could happen with this 4-on-4 opportunity. Black played it off the back of the net, actually, so not so simple for Drexel. Harris knocks it down along the boards. 8 minutes into this third period. 1:15 left on the 4-on-4. Delaware taking over. Meckel stepped on the puck. Now 2-on-1 out the other way. A shot for Hoover. Didn't work out, just off the end of the stick. King coming out to cut down that angle. Pastora. Wraparound attempt shut down. Rebound, bouncing puck, and the score! Nick Pastora! Pastora scores the 4-on-4 goal to cut the Delaware lead to 2. 11:05 left. Here comes Pastora again, working 1-on-1. Lost his footing, and now Delaware comes back out the other way. Nice carry through. 1-on-1 chance. Rister finds the window behind the cage. Five seconds left on the 4-on-4. Kosicki tried to play ahead to himself, had it cut out. This one sent in deep. Back to 5-on-5. Behind the net it goes, Delaware. Now looking to protect what has become a 2-goal lead. Takeaway here for Drexel temporarily. Blue Hens able to gain it and bring it out. Only as far as the circle, though. They got it out of the behind the net area. Now they do get a breakout. Now a carry in. Pass red. Cut off. Tracy tried that nifty little play, and that one didn't quite make it through to Nocerino. Inside 10 minutes left in regulation time. Hip check delivered, and a good one. Delaware cutting out that rush. Puck does make it out off an official's skate. There's a pile up for it right in front of the scorer's table. One of the scorers actually just waved to one of the players. Sent all the way down. This will be waved off. Fed back in front as well, and now it's played all the way down. Delayed offside here, so Drexel just has to play this in behind the net. Fresh legs on both sides. 9 minutes to play, or just under that here in the third. 2-goal lead for Delaware. Drexel has scored the last one. Now feed back in front, missed a stick. Race to it, Drexel's gonna come up with it, a 3-on-2. Sambuco feeds in front, a tip, that one fought off by King. Good opportunity generated by Sambuco. Now another one, Sambuco, a shot, fought off, King. 3-on-2 the other way now for Delaware. Fed back in front. Now another chance. Sambuco is ahead of the pack, pass would not connect. Inside 8 minutes left in the third period. 5-3 Delaware. Another takeaway here. 3-on-1. Arister fought off. Second effort wouldn't go. Third rises over the net. 3 chances for Chance DeBolt. Scored his first collegiate goal here tonight. So lifted up Sambuco, trying to boot it to himself. Big collision. Now a penalty. It's going to be called on Delaware. 2 minutes going to be called for boarding. It's called on Chance DeBolt. Golden opportunity here for Drexel to cut the Delaware lead to 1. .7:27 left in regulation time. Drexel's power play unit has been held off the score sheet thus far tonight. This would be a big moment to get their first of the evening. Drexel bench getting an explanation as to why it's only a 2-minute penalty. I only know that, reading the sign language there. Now a wrister coming, shooting, blocked down. Genovese, a low shot, that one patted aside. Harris keeps it alive. Now McGinley. Spinning it low, Castora. Now a whistle. Net was off its moorings. 100 seconds of power play time left. 7:06 left in the third period. 2-goal lead for Delaware. Drexel led 2-0, and then Delaware scored 5 straight. Drexel has scored most recently. Back out to the point. Now Drexel's power play unit going back to work. Genovese finds Castora. Castora beaver tailing for it. Lets it go. That one missed wide. Sent all the way down. Castora has to retrieve. Played up. Puck booted back in by Delaware. Now interference is going to be called on Drexel. Patrick McGinley going to be called for this. So power play wiped out. 105 of 4-on-4 hockey, and then a short Delaware power play. 6:31 left in regulation time. 2-goal deficit for Drexel. Now 2-on-2 brewing for the Dragons. Castora through the neutral zone with speed, put it behind Harris. Now here's Delaware. Skating back into their own end. 2-on-1. Breaking in, a backhander fought off. Rebound, score! 6-3 Delaware. Gelf finds the back of the net. Sent all the way down. Seems to be an issue with the scoreboard as the puck goes out of play. Now the coaches are calling attention to the fact that one of the penalties was taken off the board in a 4-on-4 situation, not what should have happened. So now, they'll just guess. 10 seconds left of 4-on-4. Power play time begins for Delaware. 1:04 left on it. Blue Hens with a 3-goal lead. Shot rising, fought off. Serino has been pretty darn good when called upon, but he's been peppered tonight. Inside 5 minutes left. All that momentum from the Castora goal seems to have bled out of the arena. Now giveaway here at the blue line. Sent all the way down, race to the puck. A shot gloved and held on to by King. Delaware takes over with 4:18 left. Power play time is over. Lands in the Drexel bench. Drexel playing this one in deep, racing to it. Zach Sprung applying pressure on this forecheck. Inside 4 minutes left, takeaway. Burkon pivots away. Bouncing puck, controlled temporarily by Delaware. Now carry out the other way for the Blue Hens. A 2-on-0 once again, a shot. Blocker save made by Nocerino. Justin Smith was in all alone. Now Sprung, first to it for the Dragons. Sprung trying to feed in front as this team changes. Glove down. Urbani, gloved and held. King gets the whistle. Face-off won by Delaware. Urbani trying to hold in at the blue line. Delaware content to just play this one in deep. McGinley dispossessed in the neutral zone. King plays it. High off the window, this is sent all the way down. Icing incoming. So basically the same as if King would have held it. Minus a couple seconds. Drexel's going to need a monumental comeback here in the last 2:43 to make up this 3-goal deficit. Harris all set to take this draw. Everything going Delaware's way tonight. Race to it. Picked up by the Blue Hens. Got it across the way. Intercepted by Delaware. Meckel looking to play this one ahead. Inside the last 2:10. Delaware getting to every puck here. Pad stop made, no Serino. Sticks that one up, and it's cleared into the corner. High stick is the call, it'll stay here. .95 seconds left here in regulation time. What started out so promising for Drexel ends up going the other way. Now they look to finish the evening on a high note. Castora wiped out. Now Gelf takes this over, steps around one hit. Delaware just playing it deep into the Drexel end. Castora lofts it, has it knocked down. Kosicki shrugs through one would-be hitter. 45 seconds left in the third period. Delaware leading by 3. 2-on-1, they're looking to make it 4. Carried across the way, one-timer would not work. Stashed back in the corner. Burcon pivots away. And Delaware going to move to 2-4 on the season. Drexel is going to drop back down to 500 at 4-4 on their campaign. 2 seconds and 1, and that's how this one ends. Final score, Delaware 6 and Drexel 3. Now some pushing and shoving after the play and after the whistle, but this one is all over. We're going to say so long from the class of 1923 Arena in Philadelphia. Joe Torti, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time for Drexel Hockey here in Philly.